Skuler, how does Alcatel-Lucent's Cloudband fit within the NFV and cloud frameworks?
Cloudband is the platform for NFV, or network function virtualization. We've been at it for about 2.5 years. We just released our second generation platform, which integrates SDN fully into the platform using our Nuage Networks portfolio, which includes OpenStack, and has a lot of tools also for applications to take care of their stability, their healing, their scaling. And essentially, when you think about it, NFV is taking a network function and moving it from physical hardware to run on the cloud. To do that effectively, you need to build little distributed clouds all over the network. You need to manage them effectively. And we do both in the Cloudband solution.
In the 3 years or so since you created the platform, how has Cloudband evolved?
Yeah, so indeed we started Cloudband about 2.5 years ago. At that point, NFV didn't exist. We were a bunch of crazy people saying you should virtualize the network. People thought we were kind of insane. But unbelievable what's happened in the last year. Since NFV was created as a term a year ago to what we're seeing here at the show with so many people on the bandwagon. Of course it evolved, of course. In our second generation platform, from our first generation platform, we're focusing a lot on operations. What does it take to effectively run network functions on a distributed cloud? How to make sure they're reliable? How to make sure that they can be upgraded? How to use SDN to interwork applications across multiple data centers? How to take into account security and availability and build a highly reliable service on top of equipment, which is commodity, inexpensive, and unreliable.
What do mobile operators need to do in order to ensure that NFV is introduced as smoothly as possible?
I think over the last year we've proven as an industry, not just Cloudband, that the technology hurdles have been lifted. It is possible to run virtual networks functions on top of the cloud effectively. Now it's about deployment. It's about solving the operational aspects of what it takes in order to actually deploy this and manage it in the network, and to get on with it. We're working with leading operators. In fact, we're now doing 15 trials. We just announced a partnership with Telefonica yesterday. We announced a partnership with NTT 2 weeks ago. We've announced Deutsche Telekom before that. There are multiple ones, of course, that we couldn't announce. And our sole focus is moving it from the experimentation phase into the network. It will be small in the beginning, a few functions in specific geographies, maybe in field trials. But we need to get to that phase so we can learn together as an industry on what it takes to complete the journey. What tools do we need? Where are there problems? Solve them and get ready to the mass scale of NFV that we will see in 2015 and 2016.
So you expect NFV to become more widespread in 2 to 3 years?
We think this year is the year of lab work and experimentation, with leading operators going actually into deployment, limited deployment, but in 2014. In 2015, we will see those deployments grow in their scope, meaning more applications on top of the cloud, and also in their breadth, meaning in more and more locations with more and more users. And we're going to see complicated workloads in production in 2015, end of 2015, and in 2016. Things like EPC, which at this show we announced our virtual EPC. It will be trialed for a while, but we expect it to go into production in 2016, at which point you will see networks built on the cloud.
Skuler, thank you very much.